Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here to do a review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode 11, X's and O No's. Let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start with the couples, because there was a lot of couple scenes, so I'm going to start with those. So first we have Cameron and Ray. They went on a dinner date. They say they usually don't have the dinner dates that much because Ray is going through his little business tax situation. So there was a nice night to have a dinner time, to step away from the problems and have a good time. So in the midst of that, they were talking about the charity event that she's throwing, and while she's talking, Karen started crying and talking about her mom because her mother was diagnosed. They say they were diagnosed with dementia, and then also she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and that's kind of a bad combination because she said they're kind of similar, so she didn't know what stage is that. But basically, she had Alzheimer's, and she was kind of crying and breaking down. So Ray was like, um, "Let's just not think about it. Let's have a good night and everything." And Karen got herself together, and she said, "You know what? That's right. It's our night. It's our dinner night. Let's not ruin it, and have a good dinner." So it was a good scene between those two. And then we have another scene where we had Monique and Chris. Monique and Chris went to get mani and pedicures, and it was nice to have that because I went to get my mani and pedicure before, and it's good to groom yourself and always have a way to keep yourself together. So Monique said people would think that a 300 something pound man would not get his pedicure, but she said Chris take care of himself and everything. So in the midst of them talking, she talked about that she don't want to be under his shadow too much. She trying to grow and build her own name. So she started this website which is called Not for Lazy Moms, which is the thing to give tips to moms out there to I think different remedies to different everyday things that you need to have to be a mom that you could do that you don't have to spend a lot and you just get what you need to do to for your household. So that was nice. She said she had other businesses that she's trying to grow, and she just want support. So Chris said, "Hope you're not going through all of this and you neglecting me." She said, "Oh, no, I would never. You always be my number one priority and everything." And that was nice. I love that dynamic. Monique and Chris, I see that they really love each other. Through the midst of that, Chris brought up kids, and Monique said she looked like she started tearing, but she said not right now because she trying to get her business up there. This is her goal, this is her dream right now, so she don't want to start that after miscarriage. She said, and she needs to realize to pursue her dreams and everything. But she knows that in the future she will have more kids. So now her build this stuff up, and then everything. Then the kids will happen. And Chris understand that. He's like, it is what it is. He's like, I understand you. You was riding for me all this time. Now it's your turn. So it's good that a husband is supporting his wife or her dreams. And I feel like you should never cancel your partner dream out. You should never shut their dreams off and everything. As long as it's realistic and it's not interfering with your marriage or you're raising kids and you had kids, then they should be able to do it, right? So then we get this scene with Candace and Chris, right? Candace and Chris went to see the venue that they're gonna have, and it was nice, a big venue, a spacious venue. Of course, it cost a lot of money. So through the midst of this talking, Candace was throwing a lot of things out that she wants. She wants chandelier. She wants a freaking the whole ceiling covered with flowers, and she wants better chairs. She wants a better cushion. She wants a lot. And then Chris was over here was like, "Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. This is too much." Mind you, he was married before, so now he's getting remarried, and he said it's a lot. I mean, this is Candace's first brother, so you know sometimes women in their first marriage they like to go all out, they like to do this, but at the same time, like, why are you going through a in depth budget? Maybe because it's not her money that she's spending. Because if it was Candace's own money, I don't think she would go all this lavish out there. I mean, your mother's giving you money, and your father's giving her money, And so I guess they're just spending how she want to spend it. But she needs to be more realistic with her budget. Like, why are you going through all these crazy ideas when half of the people don't really care about the stuff like that? They might look at it and say, okay, most people who go to weddings, I know for me, when I go to a wedding, I would like to go there for the food. I like to go there for the drinks sometimes. And just to interact with people there and talk. It's not about all the decorations because at the end of the day, it's only one night. And most of the time, people will go forget about that. I mean, unless they take pictures, all that stuff. But Chris was, he said they got $165,000 budget, right? 60,000 of that budget is going towards food because I guess they have like 300 something plus guests, people coming in. And she said it's like $200 per plate, something like that. If it had 300 people, 200, 300, like 60,000. So I was like, whoa, that is a lot of that is a lot of money. So for food. And now she was talking about the decorum because that decorum came from with the flowers and the ceiling and all that stuff. And she was all of that. And the lady asked her, "What's your decorum budget?" And Chris was like, "We got 105,000 left and everything." And I guess he wasn't budging. And she just like, "What's the decorum budget? What do we have for budget and everything?" And I guess Chris wasn't going for it. He said, "I don't want to do all this. It's like, this is too much. That's not top priority, the decorum, decorations, all that stuff." And she was getting upset. She said, "Let me get up before will not be a wedding." And I was like, I don't know. Me personally, if I ever get married or anything, I would not throw a lavish wedding. Especially, I don't have that much money like that. I'm not rich, so if I do, I would like not spend above my means. Especially, like I said, I went to a wedding recently, not too long ago, last year, that one of my friends got married, and she had a non-traditional wedding. It was not the normal flower girls and a big venue and a reception, all that stuff. It was a nice, intimate, small thing. It had a nice venue. They had different meal plates, so you was not hungry. They had a fish dish, they had a chicken dish, they had a beef dish, they had cake, they had open bar. It was nice, simple, and I guess they didn't spend that much money either. So that's what something like that I would like. I would like something intimate that we could interact, we could enjoy each other, we could have drinks, we could have some food. And that's how it is. To go all this craziness and spend all the money and you being financial and debt when you start your marriage, that will create more problems in your relationship to me. You don't want to go in your marriage in debt because you spend all this money in this wedding. Alright. That's that. Then I got this scene with freaking Ashley and Michael. Michael kind of pissed me off in this scene. And I don't know why he pissed me off because during the midst they had a dinner date, just like Cameron and Ray had. Ashley and Michael went to go eat. So in the midst of they talking and everything, he said, "I want to enjoy this and that stuff." It's kind of like Michael trying to be condescending to Ashley because every time she want to do something like that, he said, "No, I'm not doing this here. We're not doing that." So she brought up the kids. He said, "Oh, I don't want to rule this night. Can we just get off of it?" So when he said that, I was like, "Wow." She just asked about the kids because the last week episode, you said you open to have kids with Ashley, and you didn't have that talk with Ashley. So she sat there, she reiterated. He said, "Oh, I don't remember saying that." I said, "How you not remember?" It's like Michael is really playing games with Ashley's head. Like he playing really mind games with her, and I like that Ashley didn't bow down or she wasn't stupid to see because after all this jumping back and forth, he finally came out the reason why he don't want to have kids with her. He said that you need to get rid of your mother too much because I don't want our kids raised by a woman who got abandoned by her mother. So basically, he said what her mother did to her, what Ashley's mother did to her, was the same thing that Ashley would do to their kid. I said, "What?" And Ashley was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "No, he did not say that." I was stunned when he said that. I said, "Really, Michael? You really think that because Ashley's mother abandoned her that she will abandon her own kids?" You know that Ashley wanted kids from the beginning. So if she wants kids, this is something that she really wants, and you knew that when you got married with her, why not give her the kid that she wants? At least one or two. At least two children if she wants. And you kind of like flip-flop because remember they played kids before. Is that he was flip-flop. She said, "When we gonna get abundant of it?" He said, "If our restaurant, cause last season their restaurant was running the restaurant, and they had financial troubles. It wasn't making us money." He said, "If we break even, then we're gonna work on having kids. We're gonna be jackrabbits, like fucking all the time till you get pregnant." But now that Vincent was doing good and is flourishing, he's still pussy popping backpedaling for having this kid. And then she said, "What?" And I understand what my mother do to me is like it's not gonna be me affecting my child. Well, he said that your mom ability affected your ability to raise our kids. And I was like, if I was Ashley right there, I would throw a whole plate of food in his motherfucking face because I would say, I know you're not gonna sit there disrespecting me and saying that I'm not gonna be good for our kids or raise our kids right because what my mother did to me, and I'm gonna do the same thing to our kids. Michael, sit your ass down, you old prick. I was like that. I was like, come on. If you didn't want to give this girl a baby, you should not have got her together with her. You know she's young, she's thing, and she want a kid. Come on now. All the money in the world don't make you humble. Like you was really a douchebag, and then said, and I was here for Ashley. I was on Ashley's side, and I said, first of all, you got through all this craziness, even though her mother was something else, but to use that as a way for you not to have a kid for her, that's way out of line, Michael. And I don't like you for that. And you need to get slapped for that because if I were Ashley, you would have got slapped, don't think, all that. We would go off. I would show you an angry black woman that then. Because you're not going to diss me like that. Let's move on. So, we had this scene when Monique was in the house and I guess Chris was there and the kids and everything. And then Kendall came. So met with Kendall. This what Monique told us. She said she met Kendall through Sharice at Giselle's birthday party, right? And Sharice told Monique that Kendall and Giselle knew each other. They knew each other really well. And Kendall confirmed that. She said, yeah, me and Giselle know each other really well. And mind you, Giselle was dating Sherman. Sherman and Giselle broke up for now. That's what they tell us. Sherman was Kendall's ex-husband. No, Sherman was Kendall's husband. Now they ex now, they divorced. And she said they got divorced 4 years, now going on 5 years. And she said we got broke up once. She said it happened after that incident that Sherman had that a trick give him head in the car and he got caught by police and everything. I guess that was a major reason why they got divorced. So so now it brought us limelight about the situation with Sherman and Giselle because I guess Sherman got a win that Kendall is being on the show now, and since that's his ex-wife, and he know that Giselle and Kendall know each other, he need to dodge out of it. And now that we know that Kendall and Giselle knew each other, now it's sign I and Giselle. I said, how desperate are you to date somebody that you know ex? Especially they was married together. It's like that. I know they exes now and all that stuff, but if you knew she was with him and she divorced him and got a marriage, that's off limits. I like breaking breaking a girl code and everything. And I don't know, especially if you close to the girl or you knew her, and they had the courtesy to tell her that you dating her ex-husband and everything, and that's crazy. And Kendall said she found out that Giselle was dating Sherman through her son. Her son told her. She said, "Oh, guess who? Sherman, my daddy dating your friend." And he said, "What?" And that's when she found out that Giselle was dating her. So I was like, wow, if that is true and all that stuff, y'all knew each other. Damn, Giselle, how desperate are you to get somebody ex-husband when you knew they was married? You close to the person. It's like, especially if you knew exactly why they divorced in the first place. I'm just saying, Giselle, that's I you because I don't understand that. But let's see how it is because I guess it's gonna be a little tension between you and Kendall and or the cast member Kim, and then we're gonna talk about Kim in a minute. So Robin, and this is the time when we had the Robin event and Monique event going on simultaneously, and remember they on the same day. So Robin is empowered. It's a woman empowerment event to help women build a business because she said at one point she was down and out, and now she want to help women build themselves up. They personality, build their character, build their business, build a woman that they know they could be. They're empowered women. So that's her event. And I feel like just Robin, why you gonna have a woman power event when you don't really empower the girls in your own group? But that's another thing in another video, another time. Just talk about that. So it's a great turnout. I guess a lot of people came. She had a speaker. She was on. She had a yellow dress and she was talking about things. And Candace was there. Ashley was there. Giselle was there. Karen and Sharice went to Monique event. At the same time, Monique event, Sharice came and Sharice said, "Girl, you act like you lucky that I came for it because usually I like casual and I don't like these gown stuff." So that was a little funny thing with that Sharice said. But she was kind of taken aback when she saw Kendall come in and she said, "Damn, Monique, why you always inviting all my friends or that stuff?" And Monique said she had an extra seat, so she invited Kendall come. And she said she didn't know that it was going to be a big deal with Sharice. But Sharice got over it a little bit. She just like, wow. Because she said the charity event, Monique invited all her friends. And now she said this, Monique invited Kendall. A craziness. So Karen came and they all hugged out and all that stuff. Karen invited Kendall to her charity event, the Hugo Foundation event. And Hugo charity dinner, basically. And she told Kendall that it's comp. You free. It's all on me. You don't have to worry about it. And now, Sharice and Monique had a little ear conversation and talking in the low. Sharice said, hold up, how'd she get it for free? But she charged us to get in her event. So basically, Karen asked the girls, they need to write a check to send it to her Icon Enterprise account for them to buy, I guess get the ticket. I guess that's their ticket into the event. And the girl said, hell to no. Why I need to buy a ticket to get in the event? And why do I need to write a check for a foundation to get in? And then you invited this girl Kendall for free. So it was kind of being messy because she know that Giselle go be there. Karen know that Giselle go be there. And I guess Karen and Giselle are not really good in terms right now. So this is gonna be something to invite Kendall there. And no, Kendall and Giselle know each other. So that was that. They was like, maybe she asking us to write checks for her account foundation because she could do that for tax write-off and she get tax money back. And that's how I don't know, because it's kind of fishy that you ask them to write a check to get in the event, like a ticket in your event, but you invited Kendall for free. That was crazy. Now, then we get this little sit down between Robin and Giselle. Robin and Giselle is trying to plot and having a strategized meeting to come at Karen and get her together, set her straight for not attending Robin's event, and to apologize to Robin for not telling her event. Robin is upset that Karen lied to her face and said that she was going to go to her event, but she's not going. And Giselle's want to be the ringleader. She's egging Robin on and saying, oh, I need to tell her about herself. Y'all been friends, and she shouldn't have went to Monique's event and all that stuff. And Robin was upset with Sharice too because Sharice and her been friends for over 10 years, and she chose Monique's event over her event. But the principle is, Robin, is that Sharice already made a commitment to Monique months ago before you even had this event planned. So if Sharice knew about your event before Monique, maybe she would have committed to your event too. I don't think it was any shade to it. She just already committed to Monique. So, but at the same time, I understand Karen, because Karen wrote a text that she said, yeah, but then backpedal when she went Robin's face and said, no, I'm not going. Instead of making all this saying that she's not going, she said she blamed Siri. She meant to say yay for your event, but not meaning to say yes. It was crazy. All that stuff. So, all the girls got there. They were saying that Karen would be messy. And before, Giselle told Robin that Karen sent her an email saying that Kendall's going to be there. And Giselle was taken back. She said, oh, Karen being messy, because why she was saying that? Do that know that? I don't know. They didn't really explain that. Giselle said she knows Kendall, but she said she was being messy for doing that because I guess she probably can Giselle know the situation with Sherman and Kendall, but she didn't even explain that. It was explained through the other people, and she said she was being messy. Cameron Powell was being messy, knowing that she wants some conflict going on, but they wanted to send a message to Cameron, get her right, straight her behavior, set her straight. Basically, they want to say that. So they came to the venue, and when they came to the venue, Giselle looked, and that's how the episode ended. So that's in the Potomac. Hope y'all like my video. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. My channel is Mizu14. My name is Tom Mizu, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.